Less than 24 hours after prosecutors decided not to file homicide charges in the deadly Natomas High School shooting, we're now learning new details about that decision and who else is facing charges.
The district attorney calls the killing self-defense, but says that doesn't mean there isn't accountability.
ABC 10's Nazi Javid is live tonight with the new information. Nazi.
Yeah, I'm here at the district office where a board meeting is about to get underway. And while this topic is not on the agenda, we do know that parents are expected to come here and speak out in public comment. Now, this case centers around two core issues. One is why it was ruled self-defense, and the other is how two teens were able to bring two guns on campus.
It's terrifying to think for a moment that two teenagers are bringing loaded handguns onto campus.
Friday, just after dismissal at Natomas High, investigators say two teens went on campus looking for a student.
What we had was a 16-year-old individual that was not a student at that school, along with his accomplice, go onto campus. The individual had a ski mask on and was purposely targeting the student who eventually fired the fatal shot.
The teen who was killed has been identified by family as 16-year-old Dejon Sledge.
They were going on campus to rob that student, and the person that died, he was carrying a loaded .45 caliber handgun. By looking at the video, talking to witnesses, we determined that the individual, the 16-year-old who fired the fatal shot, was doing so in self-defense.
The DA says that's why no murder charge was filed, but the other two 16-year-olds are still facing their own charges.
We're still charging the 16-year-old who fired the fatal shot with gun possession, because you cannot be possessing a gun and bring it onto campus. We're also charging the aider and abettor that was with the decedent in committing the attempted robbery. Just because you have the right to self-defense, as a 16-year-old, you don't have a right to carry a concealed handgun or to bring it onto campus on either side. And so there's a measure of accountability there. Juvenile laws have been gutted in terms of accountability, and they're taking away tools from prosecutors.
And Sheriff Jim Cooper says there are broader concerns about what that accountability looks like.
And these kids know there are no repercussions. If you get caught with a gun, you're not going to get locked up. You're going to get released right away and not serve any time. And that's the dilemma. They know there's no accountability.
This student that shot in self-defense is still facing weapons charges, but what are the consequences for life?
Nothing. Nothing will happen to him.
Where did they get these loaded handguns? It starts at home, it starts in the community, it starts in the schools.
Wednesday, a heavier presence on campus with police and school safety officers visible.
Yes, our safety staff is always present.
The district lost school resource officers last year, shifting to internal safety staff. In the immediate aftermath of the shooting, I spoke with the superintendent about that change.
I really don't know if that would have made a difference or not.
And those two teens are expected to go through and face their charges in juvenile court. And meanwhile, we learned from the district last night that they have put in a formal request to the city to request that that contract with these school resource officers be reinstated. Now, I did reach out to the city and to the police department, and the issue here is that the city is facing a $66 million budget deficit. So at this time, it's really unclear whether or not those school resource officers will be reinstated. Live in Sacramento, Nazi Javid, ABC 10.
Yeah, still a lot of moving parts in this investigation, Nazi. We want to emphasize we have reached out to the city manager's office and Sacramento police about the district's requests to bring back school resource officers. Police say they're adjusting to staffing shortages while working with school districts and prioritizing public safety. As for the city manager's office, we have not yet heard back, but Nazi, keep us posted as you learn more. Thank you for the update.